Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in today's video I wanted to share something with you guys that I heard that I found very interesting. Now, I was listening to a replay of Leticia's last live stream, and she let something slip that kind of took me by surprise. And I was like, I have never heard that said before. I've never heard that little detail mentioned before. Now, we know that she has retold her story or her side of the story with her experience with JW, what happened between them. You know, she's gone into detail. We've heard it time and time again because she retells the story over and over and over. And there's many videos out there that, you know, she has shared where she's talking about this. So when I heard this, I thought, I've never heard this before. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. So I went back to the very first video where she starts to mention her encounter with JW. And that is from December 5th, 2021. So I went and had a listen. And there she goes, you know, explaining everything that happened. But no mention of this little detail that she let slip. So I thought, okay, let me go look for some more videos. So I did go through some other videos where she's talking about JW and their encounter, and, you know, pretty much the same details she shared it before, same story, same everything. But she doesn't mention this little slip up, right? What she let slip. I didn't hear it. So I went to the video where she shares her affidavit because I thought, okay, you know, this is something she's going to present to the court, right? She's got to have all the details in there. But this little detail has been omitted. So it's been omitted from the original story. And you guys know that the videos that I like to make, I like to call people out on their bullshit, and I like to point out the contradictions. So I'm going to play some clips and then we'll talk about it.
Just like when I was telling December 4th, don't touch me like that. That's not okay. And he went ahead with it anyway. So, and that was when we were like making out in the parking lot where I was like, ew, pulling away from him when he was trying to kiss on me. But then as we were walking and stuff, he like slapped me on the butt and I was like, okay, like not okay. And he just didn't care in that sense. He asked me like, well, do you want to get some dinner? And so he bought me some dinner. And then we went over to the Airbnb that he had offered to rent for me to stay in. During different instances, he had pulled me toward him. Like after we'd eaten dinner, he wanted me to kiss him and stuff, and I was pulling away. Jason telling me I was gorgeous and then trying to kiss me, and I pulled away, and I was like, you know, buddy, calm down. You should have seen his fucked up teeth. Like how disgusting his fucking mouth was. No wonder I was pulling away when he was trying to kiss me. I'm sure he understood when I was pulling away when he was trying to kiss me after we had dinner.
As we walked out of the restaurant, I was pulled in for another embrace, which was not too forceful, so I leaned into him willingly, but then he attempted to kiss me, and I tried to pull away.
And that was when we were like making out in the parking lot.
Excuse me, what? What? You guys were making out? Making out. Now, I am pretty sure that everybody knows what the meaning of making out is, right? It's far different than a little peck on the cheek or even a peck on the lips. Making out is making out, and we all know what usually follows making out with somebody, right? Things get a little hot and heavy. But her story all along has been that JW tried to kiss her. Tried. Didn't succeed. He tried to kiss her, and she pulled away. So see, that's why I'm saying this is a little detail that she let slip that she has omitted from the story. But here it is. They were making out in the parking lot.
It wasn't over. It still isn't over.
That scene gets me every time. Every time. One of my absolutely favorite kissing scenes. Whew. But I love the movie The Notebook. And for those of you who know The Notebook, you know what the movie's all about, right? But anyhow, that's making out. That is making out. And for anyone who's been in those situations, of course, maybe not in the rain, but you know the feelings that come along with that, right? So anyhow, look, I don't care. Leticia and JW were consenting adults. They could have a makeout session. Not a big deal. But why she omitted that? Well, because it doesn't fit her narrative of the story that she's been trying to tell for the past 9 months, right? And in no way am I saying that if she decided to go ahead and make out with JW that, you know, it didn't give him the green light to violate her in the way that she claims that he violated her. Now, we've only heard her side of the story, so I'm just going off what she said. But this just brings up more questions for myself. It's like, okay, did things really happen the way she's claiming? We've only heard her side. Maybe someday we'll hear JW's side, but anyway, I just thought it was interesting that now this came out. And like I said, it doesn't give a guy a permission, you know, if a girl decides to make out with them, to violate her in any way. It just kind of changes things up. And it just kind of leads me to believe that there was more feelings involved. You know, there's the anticipation of meeting up. And I don't see anything wrong with it if they would have had a make-out session. But I don't know. Like I said, it just doesn't fit her narrative. Anyhow, that's all I have to say about that. I just found it pretty interesting that this has come out, this little slip-up that we've never heard before, and her admitting to making out with him. But again, like I said, it didn't give him the right to violate her in the way that she felt she was violated. But just something to think about. Anyhow, that's going to be it for me, and that's going to be it for this video. Remember, each and every one of you are awesome. Now go out there and make it a stellar day.